The key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A two-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Two outs, nobody on. Anthony Santander at the plate. And it's fouled away. Four runs already in the frame. You're in game one of this three-game set. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with two strikes.
Stepping in, Ernie Clement. Lined, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
The batter, number 11.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
Tim Hill comes on now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So up next, Jose Iglesias. That one ripped right center field. 1 run is in, and that one is off the wall. Throw cut off to third. Coming home. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Blue Jays back in the Bronx. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent power.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Inside, just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
Batting fourth.
So a man at first. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one's in there. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Back at Yankee Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The other way. Brings it in. And there's one away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the grab. Out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Dominguez brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's in for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice.
Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy.
Batting 7.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Not in time. He's safe. And next for New York, Nelson Velasquez.
The right fielder, Nelson.
There's a strike.
Velasquez.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league. Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space. What exactly?
A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
The batter, number 11.
So bases all loaded up. Volpe getting ready to hit.
Volpe.
Swing and a ground ball. Base hit. One run is in. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Chisholm at second. Volpe at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. And the count now even up. And they'll do it again. Scherzer deals. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 runs on 1 base hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Fly ball to right. Velasquez settles under this one, and it's caught for the out.
The left fielder, number 25,
Anthony Santander, the next to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And ball 1. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one ripped. And that is a foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 6-2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Max Scherzer back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball. One strike. Ball. Outside.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The catcher,
Now
number
here
28,
is Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he
Now
could handle. He kind of
third
rolled
baseman,
over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Cabrera takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
2 balls. No strike.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
The left fielder,
guy at the plate
number
was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 on, 1 out. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
1 ball. No strike.
Wells on second. Cabrera at first. 1 gone. That's in there. And it's 1-1. That one fouled off. That misses, and it's 2-2. That one missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So digging in, Nelson Velasquez. He was a strikeout. Victim his first time. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
The first
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
now pitching for
Tyler Rogers into the game.
number
How'd you
71.
like this? Summoned from the bullpen, playing the Yankees, bases loaded.
You won't regret it, baby, it's your world, and I'm just living in it. Let me behold you, story untold, boo. Way too many things that I need to show. Many things, no half truths, only a million proof. Run through my mind all day like a long commute. You made my day, so I wanna make you mine. This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Oh, great stop. The feed for one. And that's all they'll get. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. That's out to center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Goldie rounds third, headed for the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 6-6.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. There's a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Out to short. Iglesias. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Hit hard on the ground to short.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Stanton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. On to inning number 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 6. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Hill back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. A soaring shot to center. And it ties it up. It's 7-7. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Jose Iglesias.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
And the batter is George Springer. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Out to short. Jumps, throws to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 10-7. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tim Hill won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Mark Leiter Jr.
Number 56.
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. He's 2 for 2. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 11th of the year. It's 11-7. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one ripped into right. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now, Ernie Clement. And foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. Velasquez makes the grab, and that is that. But 9 batters hit in the inning, 5 come around to score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Jays 11 and the Yankees 7. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Fought off foul. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Steps on first for the out.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Now batting,
Super Joe
the
hooked
left
me
fielder,
up with 2 suits.
Dominguez.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls. 2 straight.
Cabrera leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 1.
On the ground. And base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice
Now
job of
batting,
pulling his hands.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler Rogers gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Grayson
number
Rodriguez.
33.
And he's got a nice lead to work
Grayson
with, so he should come in throwing
Rodriguez.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Velasquez in the box again, takes a strike. Comes up empty.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a
batting, the
hammer
first
or
baseman,
Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's
Smith.
not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Goldie stands
No
in
ball.
here.
1 strike.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there, I tell you.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there, pulls it in on the warning track.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Eric Swanson getting ready to go. Cruz also throwing. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 straight.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Andres Jimenez. And foul ball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Coming home. The relay throw. But it's offline. And now it's 12-7.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
One out. Runner at second. Here's George Springer. And ball one to the right fielder.
1 ball, no strike.
This one in the air. Volpe. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting.
So now the DH spot, Kevin Pillar. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
The catcher,
so 2 outs with runners on the corners. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 15-7. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time.
Now on the bump, Scott Efros.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground right side, Jimenez. Slings to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Rodriguez, a 6'5" righty, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
No ball, 1
out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Swanson appears to be getting loose. Cruz getting loose as well. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
And now Ernie Clement, 1 for 3. Rips one to right. Velasquez snags it, and there's 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. And tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
2 down, base is empty. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. Out to center. Bellinger makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. Toronto leads this one 15-7. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games. There he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Cabrera, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Santander right there to make the grab. 2 away.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Efros back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now here is Andres Jimenez. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, George Springer. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And that ball is out of here. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 17-7. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
2 down.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
High fly ball down the left field line. Raging back towards the wall. Out of here! And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 18-7. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Manager out of the...
Pitching for the
So
Yankees.
2 away with nobody on.
Number
Vladimir
63.
Guerrero. Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This to third. Cabrera whips it across, and that is the inning. Back now in the Bronx. Now it's the Jimmy Garcia on to pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Garcia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike one. Into center and a base hit. And now two aboard. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
That one pushed foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Varsho pulls it down, and there's two down. So first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Ernie Clement. Popped up. Volpe hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front
1
that
ball.
time.
2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and fouls one off. Garcia, 6'1" righty, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it hits the fence. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Varsho moving back for it. And it's out of here.
Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to.
Here comes the manager. A roll Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage
Aroldis.
appearance for him, so
Go,
he should be
one
fairly
strike.
free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's one down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. Nelson Velasquez stepping in now for the Yankees. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of run homer. 9th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Line to left. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now a chance for George Springer. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to Jazz, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. And there's one down. Digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Chapman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Struck him out swinging. Now only one out remaining.
Oh, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Yankees down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Every night they come to